Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Hearthstone. And to continue with our Hearthstone deck tracker update uh, thing, last episode I said some stuff, and it seemed like the stuff I was saying for Hearthstone deck tracker wasn't accurate. Uh, I won't go back and check to see what I said, whether any of it was accurate or not. Some of it was wrong. It seems very much like the overlay program has to be on top when I start recording, and if I start recording, you should be seeing it right now. And I said that last time, and you weren't seeing it for the entire episode. Now, if I start recording and then minimize it, it seems like it does not change it at all. So the minimizing and unminimizing doesn't seem to do anything. Closing it almost certainly would change it. So I could get rid of it by closing it, but then I'd have to spend a lot of episodes, a lot of effort, not episodes, to do it. And all of that has nothing to do with Hearthstone. So let's get into Hearthstone. We're trying to get 2 more victories between the Paladin and the Warrior. This program isn't as working great. This is the kind of jankiness that is in production of video that you normally don't get to see.
I will fight with
I
honor.
would guess, at least to my experience of it, which isn't much. I did work at a TV station, but not in a fashion where I got to see the actual production of video. I was in charge of having the tapes ready and recording the over the satellite signals of the shows, and
I can fix
it
anything.
was a weird job. I was a master control operator is what it was called, for the middle of the night. So I started at like 10 p.m. when basically most people are going to bed, and all the primetime stuff, which they said was a lot more work to do the primetime stuff, and I bet it's probably true.
I'll fix you.
And in the middle of the night, we would get satellite feeds of what was going to air the next day or at some point in the future. So I would record it. They usually would show the feed several times because they didn't want you to. You wanted to give all of your affiliates as many opportunities to record the show and have it air, because if we didn't get a copy, I imagine we would have had to have them FedEx or ship it overnight or something, which would have cost a lot more, or just run something else in their place, which would irritate a lot of people.
Give me a quest.
So, yeah. It's a weird job. It was a real weird job because
The
of
battle. The battle.
really mostly of the fact that it was a super easy job. The most crazy thing that could happen would be there would be a storm, and I would have to make sure the ticker tape was crawling so that we could warn people of tornadoes or something like that.
I'll fix you.
But that was really the only thing that had to be done.
Quest
But then
accepted.
it was just a terrible work environment. You would think working at a TV station would be fun or interesting to everybody there, but everybody was jerks. And
Failed.
one of the coworkers started blaming his mistakes on me, which happens a lot. You kind of have to start be careful about that a lot and keep an eye out for it because it happens. As soon as you're the new guy at any job, all of a sudden, all the mistakes at the job are your fault somehow. And
The light does not discriminate.
it was just so weird. It was so weird. I mean, it was such an easy job. It didn't pay anything at all. It paid the minimum wage, which was pretty disgusting.
For justice!
But
Get down!
it's just such a weird job. I don't even know how
Reporting
to
for
say it.
duty.
What was I talking about? I've forgotten what I was even talking about at this point. I started remembering. I would go be a master control operator tomorrow if somebody wanted to hire me for that job and wanted to pay me a decent pay. I'd go do it. It's an easy job. It was cool, a cool one, but no, mostly they want to pay people.
What to do?
At least
What
that
to
company wanted to
do?
pay people minimum wage and had a huge turnover rate because of it. And there was a problem about about working from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. because it really did even mess with me to the point where I was not able to do anything or see anybody at all. And so it got into this weird situation. Like, I haven't seen anybody in a week. I haven't talked to anybody in a week. The job, when I was running it, I was the only person in the building at the nighttime. So I had the whole building to myself, and except for at the very beginning and the very end of my shifts.
Embrace the
Somebody
light.
would walk in for about 5 minutes. Let's see, let's go ahead and silence this guy here.
The
Attack
battle!
with this guy. No problem there. Attack with this guy.
Done.
Maybe I'll get a victory here. This is probably ice block as the secret, so. The one thing I'll say about Hearthstone and their secrets is they need more. There needs to be a lot more variety.
to
There needs to
do?
be a lot more
What to do?
1 mana secrets, 2 mana secrets, and 3 mana secrets, 4 mana secrets, 5 mana secrets, all the way to 10 mana secrets. If they're really gonna, they're gonna have to think of some crazy things for that. You could do like a 1 mana secret that does 1 damage to whoever attacks. It's got me down to 10. Restore 4 health. Oh, counter spell. Well, alright.
Reporting for duty.
Let's see. He's got me down to 10. I need to probably kill this guy.
The battle!
Smash this guy in the face. Summon
Job
this
done.
guy. End the turn. So this guy can kill this guy, this guy, this guy, but can't kill this one. If he's smart, he'll probably kill this guy, which will leave me 5 damage to the face, and he'll probably play one of this, which will leave me down to probably 3 damage. I suppose he could attack this one and use his Fire Blast and get 5 health. Is that really the right move? No. But it's the one he chose. He'll not live to regret
The
it for
light does
long.
not discriminate.
Let's have 4 plus 5 is 9, 10, 11, 12. looks like.
Reporting for duty.
So we'll kill this guy.
To battle.
Smash the face. Smash the face.
For justice.
Smash the face. Now he could use a fire blast to kill this guy and then kill one of these guys or hit my face. Either way is not gonna save him unless he has something that does like 10 damage or maybe 6 damage as a spell. Now I still have 1. I have 4 damage here, 5, 6. Unless he can stop one of these from attacking.
I'll never tell.
So I need to just draw 1 card. 1 card that does 1 damage. And I've done it. Quite insanely, but I've done it. Double his attack to 2. Might as well summon this one for good
Reporting for
measure.
duty. To battle.
Attack to face.
For
Then
justice.
Well played.
Attack to face. That was crazy. That was lucky. And now we only need 1 more victory, and then we might even send a friend request. Okay, so there was 2 things I said last episode we were going to talk about. And I guess we'll talk about the first one. I have started a new series, Kerbal Space Program, and let's just be honest about it. The first few, pretty much
You
all
asked
the
for it.
episodes before the
Victory
career
or death.
are awful. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. They are just awful episodes. I went through the training, and I could not get done most of the training things. The instructions in Kerbal Space Program just didn't explain themselves well, and I'm not gonna take the blame for that. I am fully and completely gonna put that on the shoulders of Kerbal Space Program. I will fully admit I'm probably not very good at Kerbal Space Program, but I'm an average gamer, and if an average gamer cannot go through your tutorial and complete the tutorial successfully, that's the tutorial's fault. It has nothing to do with my level of skill. Tutorial is supposed to hold your hand and walk you through it. It's supposed to make
Ready
it
for
impossible
action.
to lose. And that's not what those were. Now, I'm saying the word tutorial, and technically it says the word training. Maybe you're making that argument. Maybe that argument does fly. Maybe I misunderstood what training was supposed to be.
Battle
But
commencing.
it's not really explained. It's not helpful to do the trainings. It's not helpful to do the scenarios. I somehow screwed up the audio and had the audio too loud and didn't catch it for the first 7. That's completely my fault. The audio gets better each episode. I went back and tried my best with YouTube's limited ability to fix audio. Well, that was cool. Let's see if he wants to play. This is Dragon Slayer, a friend. I could spectate his game, but I guess I couldn't. He's in the middle of a game, so I can't invite him. Let's just keep on playing while I go through these conversations. Then, there's no reason for me to record an episode of me spectating somebody else. That would be just silly. The audio was messed up on Kerbal Space Program. That is true.
Uther versus
It
Valyria.
gets better Once I get to the
Watch
career,
your
I start showing the
I
real
will
fun
fight
of
with
Kerbal
honor.
Space Program, and really even in career there's some strangeness to it that limits you a lot more than Science Mode did, which is the last time I played Kerbal Space Program. The It used to be that science would be your limiting factor, but in a couple of missions, you could get enough science to the point where that wasn't a problem. But then with career, you're limited by science and funds and reputation, and that is a lot of limiting going on. And let's see.
I can fix anything.
So that gets to the comment was put on one video of the training, and I got this comment, and it was negative in its tone, negative enough that Google automatically put it in the spam folder, and it was not shown. So if the person who put the comment, I don't know his name, wonders why his comment did not show up, it's because it was marked as spam because it was so negative. YouTube has a horrible problem of negative comments, where it's just like, a lot of people say just don't even bother to read comments at all. Since it's so much negative,
Reporting for
and
duty.
I would recommend people not
I'll fix you.
engage in that or propagate that. But what the comment was basically wow, 45 minutes and whatever seconds, 20 seconds let's say, of wasted time. I came here how to figure out how to actually beat the training, not how to F it up. And he put F star it up. And probably the F star it up. Or maybe he did type FUCK and Google changed it to F star. I just saw it as F star. Was
I wonder.
And that was probably the part that made it marked as negative. Now, at this point in the spam folder, I had two options which I consider equally valid. I could have blocked that user. I could have reported him for being abusive and potentially got him banned, his account banned, for what little that does. I could have done those two things, really. Or I could have marked it as not spam and replied. And so what I did is I marked it as not spam and replied to it. Because he makes a very, very valid point. I don't think he got my point. And I might just say that in that particular episode where he saw,
To battle.
I didn't make that point
Job done.
enough. But the point of me putting out the videos is that is my true real world experience. Same as in Hearthstone. When I'm making videos on losing the game, that's my real experience as a gamer of playing the game. I don't make videos where I edit out all my mistakes and make myself look like a perfect video gamer and then make all games look super easy. Particularly in Kerbal Space Program, that would be very dishonest. Because you're going to lose and make mistakes in Kerbal Space Program, and you're going to screw it up, you're going to truly F it up all the time
So
in Kerbal
many
Space Program.
options.
Unless you have been playing it for a year in beta, unless you're a rocket scientist, unless you've seen all the tutorials that of other people, you're not going to get it. Because in the Kerbal Space Program, they don't tell you what you need to do. Quite a lot of time, they don't tell you what you need to do. And that's my point. That's the point of the video, is to show a true experience from a average gamer. And so my response to him is, I feel your pain. I went into this training mission uh, to actually beat it and not F it up. I wasted 45 minutes and 20 seconds recording it in the exact same way. So it was a waste of my time too to play the game and not accomplish it. This is a very, very valid point. But it's not on me. It's on the fact that training looked like a tutorial, and maybe it isn't. Maybe that is the point that I'm missing. But it looked like a tutorial, and then it didn't act as a tutorial. And Kerbal Space Program now calls it 1.0, out of beta, ready to sell, and in no way with those trainings and those scenarios that pretend like they're explaining things to you, but fail to get you to really explain things to you enough. In no way does that meet my level of 1.0. And I know I'm setting myself on the pedestal here by saying I am the arbitrator of what a 1.0 thing should be, but this is not a game that would be allowed on Xbox or PlayStation. They would get Microsoft and Sony would get so many angry parents, customer support calls. How do I beat this? How do I beat this?
For justice.
It's worse than some of the original NES games that were just impossible to beat. It's so obscure and obtuse. And anyways, I didn't say all of that. I really said I feel your pain, and I wanted to beat it and F it up, and then another sense to explain what I just explained a lot more. And then I put a link to Scott Manley, who I believe is actually a rocket scientist and does Kerbal Space Program pretty much non-stop, and he does a few other games, but mostly I'd say 80 to maybe 75% of his footage for years and years have just been Kerbal Space Programs. And he has a whole series where he will show people how to do it. So definitely go search Scott Manley. Pretty much if you search Kerbal Space Program, he will probably be somewhere high in that list of the result in YouTube. Of just, here's how you do things, here's this, here's that,
Victory or death.
So I sent the link here's the link to his video on how to beat it. Because I do want to help my thing. It's not like I have interest or desire to put videos up so people can't find the videos to actually beat levels. But I never labeled my video as successfully completing the tutorial. All it says is Kerbal Space Program, training, number, whatever, that. It's just my experience. Do I feel the need that I have to go and say on all my videos, just my experience, there's zero guarantee that I will actually succeed at this game, this level, on this episode? No, I don't feel like that. I don't feel that YouTube sets itself as the marketplace of successes and failures are not welcome. But do not feel that at all. So, in all the ways, I just don't feel like the person who made this comment fully caught that. And seriously, I doubt he went through all of it. I could probably go look and...
No problem.
This is just my speculation, but I could probably go look. I would hate to think somebody actually sat through 45 minutes of the video. Well, he could have. You know what? I rescind this conversation because he very well might have. He may have thought I pulled it out or started over at some point. And if he did watch all of it, thank you, and I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry that that was the real world experience. That something bad happened because of the game, but I'm not going to take responsibility. Anyways, whatever. In future, I'd recommend everybody be careful not to be negative. Don't get marked as spam. I could have very easily have just reported him or blocked him. He probably nothing would have happened if I reported him. But you know, be careful about that. About cussing and about even if you cuss with stars. Obviously, that got marked as spam by Google. So we need to wrap up here, and the other thing I was going to talk about, I haven't gotten into is finance, which I'm never going to go into real details, but it's still ridiculously low. It's been 3 months, and I've probably made slightly over $4 in ad revenue. I need more people to watch. I need to figure out how to convince more people to watch.
A fight!
Probably won't work well.
Get in here!
Thank you.
So it is improving though on finances. What I do is every day or so, or a couple days lately, I'm trying to stop wasting so much time checking websites and spend more time reporting. I'll go look at the ad revenue for the past 7 days, and it goes down a little bit and then it comes back up, which is nice. Let's see. I want to do this, and then I want to do this.
Everyone! Get in here! Get in here!
So that is 14 damage this guy has right now. I want to just go ahead and kill this guy, and then end the turn. So it's improving. It seems like every couple days I get maybe 7 cents in ad revenue now to balance out the 7 cents that falls off the last week, because it's the last 7 days. So if 7 days ago, if 8 days ago I got 7 cents, that falls off that page just on how it's displayed, and from that point let's see.
My shield for Argon!
So we're steadily hanging in there.
Running the program.
Well, I mean, what that goes to show. Let's see, Bloodthorn. At the end of your turn, restore 6 health to a damaged character. A random damaged character, it seems like.
What now?
Where you get to choose.
Fire on! Everyone! Get in here! Fire on! Everyone! Get in here!
This one. Into turn.
I must choose!
So it's balancing out, and I messed that up. So messed up animation. But I would much prefer that we want this or what? Alright.
A fight
Summon this one.
comes
This one can kill here. This one
Into the
till
breach.
here. And then if I summon this, kill this. Kill this guy.
Everyone, get in! Everyone, get in! Everyone, get in here!
There we go. That looks like that's gonna work well.
Well played.
Darn it! Well, anyways, that's it. Episode. Money is coming in. It's not enough. It's leveled off. It needs to go up. I need to get what? Let's be honest. I want to get like $80 a day. Maybe if I even got to $40 a day, then you'd start seeing enough income to really make a life out of this. And I'm getting like 7 cents every 2 or 3 days. So it needs to go up way more, and I need more views for it to go up, and I need more subscribers who will watch the shows, the many shows I release, at least some of them, and then I need people to click on the ads if they're relevant, and because that affects the ads too, as far as I understand it. It's not just you looking at the ads, it's do you click on them? Do you buy something from whatever's being sold from those ads? Are you a returning customer from those ads? Sometimes that's the thing too. So if you see an ad for a store that you shop at all the time, if you click on that ad, maybe I don't get as much as all that. All that stuff is hidden behind Google's wall that they won't let me see. But I think all of that's true, so I can just generally speaking say, if you saw an ad and clicked on it and it was to a store you've never been to and you purchased a lot of stuff from that store, that would be the probable scenario that would get me the most ad revenue. But I don't know, it's all kinds of randomness. But I do need more views, and I do need people to honestly click ads. It would be a lot nicer and easier if we could get rid of the ads. Maybe we'll get to that point in the future where somebody can just subscribe to my channel. That's supposed to be coming, where you just pay $10 a month, and if I had, let's see, there are 30 days in a month, 30 times 10 would be 300. So no, I need, if I had 1,000 subscribers, each paying $10 a month, then 100 subscribers. I'm trying to do math in my head. Yeah, if I just had 100 subscribers, each was paying $10 a month. If I really do get all that $10 a month, that'd be $3,000 a month. That'd be perfectly fine. That's a doable goal. That is totally a doable goal. And so maybe we'll get to that point. Right now, that's not an option. Right now, if you want to do that, click on my name, Rydo. On the right is the button that says support this channel. And when you click on my name, Rydo, that should take you to my main YouTube page. On my main YouTube page is the blue button that says support this channel. If you can't get to my main YouTube page that way, let me know in the comments. Let me know if any of these ending things are inaccurate and just not working. But yeah, people donating is the right way I need it to go. Ad revenue is not enough. If you can't donate, I understand that the economy's tough. Everybody's having a hard time. Uh, you can do things to support me still. You can friend me. You can like. You can subscribe. You can like my videos. You can thumbs up like them. You can comment. Uh, there's nothing wrong with saying great video, thanks. Uh, there's nothing wrong with doing that. That helps me because it gets more interaction on videos, which means it gets higher into views. So just saying great video, thanks. And if you just copied and pasted great video, thanks to every video you actually watched, that's not going to get, I'm not going to mark you as spam for that. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with people just going first as the first thing on every single one of my videos. Doesn't bother me at all. So if you want to do that to support me, that's great. Uh, watch every second of my videos. That helps me. Uh, if YouTube sees that the video is played from the beginning to the end, that helps me more than if you stop in the middle or pause it or and walk away or close the thing. If you go back and watch the video again, that helps me twice as much. Uh, Also, social media presences. I'm trying to build it up. I do get people following me from random things on Twitter and uh, a little bit less on Google Plus. I still need people to follow me on Google Plus. Uh, I have a Facebook fan page. It would be helpful if it got 500 likes at least. So that's not going to help me a lot, but it would be nice if people followed that fan page and liked it. And there's the creator of the fan page is Rydo. It says Rydo of all, and then there's a fan page that says just Rydo Entertainment. And so liking the fan page would be helpful too, but all the posts come from Rydo of all. That's just because of the way the system I have is set up. Tumblr, follow me or reblog me, whatever that is. I don't even understand how Tumblr works. So if you could put comments down and explain that to me, that'd be great. Or if there's other sites that we need to. Reddit, I tried to do Reddit. I have a user account. I do not understand for a second how you post in Reddit groups and not get it marked down as spam or just downvoted into oblivion. I just don't know how to quote unquote Reddit. I don't know. Seems like self-promotion is not allowed in almost every group in Reddit. So I think I need my fans to then put my videos up on Reddit. Don't I? So maybe you guys go get karma on Reddit if that's something you do, and you put my videos on, and then put a comment somewhere on the video with a link so I can go look at it and say thanks. Because I don't think I'm allowed to. I don't think you're allowed to self-promote on Reddit for most forums. And one of the biggest forums is r/gaming, and the people that run a lot of these forums seem silly and have crazy rules that seem to change all the time. So I don't want to get into a fight with them. But I just don't know how to do it right. So let me know in the comments on how you're supposed to do that. That would be great. There's a lot I don't know. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening.